I'm burning daylight time today. The crappie in 24 hours have just gone crazy. Okay, so guys, do not stay away from that body of water too long. You don't want to do that. Okay, guys, we're in the dog days of summer. I'm in August. It's your boy Cam at Cam's Crappie Hole. I'm gonna do a mic check real quick. Let me show you all 10 poles. These are my yank sticks. You can see right there, white to red on the far right. That's my 9-footers. White to blue are my 10-footers. White to red on the far left hand side, those are my 9-footers. You can see the long, soft to the touch EVA split grip, and they come with the reel. Okay, if you want to buy it separate, you can buy the rod or the reel separate. But on camscrappiehole.com, we sell them as a set. If you don't want it as a set, go to Cam's Crappie Combos, and you'll see the red banner. I'm going to have the link, the short at the end of this video or the beginning of this video to show you how to port between Cam's Crappie Combos and also camscrappiehole.com. All right, do a little quick mic check. Let me show you guys what the water temperature is. Right now I'm in 11 feet of water. That top number is the feet. One to the left is 87 degrees. We're in August. Okay? We're in August. And I'm telling you guys right now, we're getting geared up for fall. Okay? So you're looking at 45 days, I'm going to be trolling. Okay? Cam does the same thing until you stop him. That's all I do is chase crap. Mama, there goes that man with them ugly diesel built, nasty bend hooks again. Let me put you guys on the pedestal so I can talk to you before we get ready to roll into the spot. Already got the markers down. I'm spider rigging. If you guys are interested in spider rigging, remember everything that you see here, I'm going to do a cutaway. You can get it right down below in the description, the hyperlink. Listen, all you got to do is just click it. It'll take you right to that item in the website. Put it in your cart, check out. Plus, I'm going to give you 10% hooks, HOOKS. You'll see it at the top. You get 10% off of your entire cart at checkout. Okay, so everything that you see comes from Cam's Crappie Hole. Listen, I'm gonna put you guys up on the pedestal. I gotta tell you something real quick. So this is what I'm gonna film you guys from. Okay, I'm gonna film you from a long distance so you can see all the rods, which is a little bit different of a setup. Let me know. Contact me, guys, if you like seeing me right here, or versus you prefer being up closer to me. I'm gonna put you right here so you can see all the rods. Okay, listen. I want to tell you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cam with Cam's Crappie Hole. We're getting ready to roll over here and get hot real quick. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 passes. That's the end of the video. I always tell you guys that I'm getting ready to do a short video, but it always wound up being 20-30 minutes. Mic checks, make sure you guys can hear me. 1 2 1 2. For those guys that are following me on TikTok, I want to tell everybody this. We finally got our store open. Right now, I'm painting the walls, putting the desk in there. Y'all have heard me say, look, I got my pager, got the blinds open. You remember those blinds in school that made a lot of noise when you pull them up and down, up and down? That's what I'm putting in my store. Making sure the fax machine's turned on. Got everything ready to go. Got to put my copier in there too. This stuff you don't even need no more. I'll tell you how old I am. But listen, I'm excited about the store. I'm integrating the products right now from my platform over to TikTok Shop. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, Cam's Crappie, C-A-M-S, Crappie, C-R-A-P-P-I-E, you got to follow me on TikTok. TikTok is really showing me a lot of love. Before I get ready to get in there, I want to show you guys something. You're going to see it in the picture. Coming out in the fall, Mr. October Gold, that curly tail. Let me see if I can show it to you real good. Okay? You're going to see the picture up there. This is one of my new plastics. Okay, last year this time I introduced GOLDFINGER in the Stinger Shad. Okay, now I'm doing the curly tail, Mr. October Gold. All right, now come spring I'm going to have the GOLDFINGER in a curly tail with that yellow tail. Okay, but right now coming August, probably October, I'm going to have that Mr. October Gold. Okay, the only difference between the GOLDFINGER and the spring curly tail 2-inch is it's going to have that luminant yellow tail to go with it. So I'm going to introduce two plastics. If you want the GOLDFINGER and the Stinger Shad, boom, I got you. I'll be trolling with this come fall. Come spring, a lot of you guys still fish in the fall with the curly tail. I got that Mr. October Gold ready to go. Without further ado, guys, let me get myself set up. Let me put these minnows on here. We're going to roll through here. We got a little crosswind, so it's going to turn the boat a little bit. Thank you so much, guys. Get yourself a cup of coffee. Get yourself a Coke, Sprite, whatever you drink, a long sub sandwich, and just sit back, man, kick your shoes off, relax. If you need to get in contact with me, go to camscrappiehole.com. Call me. Call me directly. Without you guys, y'all are my board members. I report to you guys. I've been doing this now. In April, it will be 12 years. Okay? Matter of fact, when I started integrating my my items over to TikTok Shop, they said I got in one of my stores, I got 2 stores, I know for a fact I'm under 5,000 items in one store, camscrappiehole.com. We are the largest e-commerce crappie store in the world. If you do not have that diesel built hook, if you do not have that nasty bin hook, you're sleeping. I'm going to get into further detail what I'm doing and how I'm doing it a little bit later on. Very, very simple stuff. Cam ain't doing nothing. We're just using minnows, and we're using that 1/32 nasty bin hook. Okay, the number 2. Whether you want a red, whether you want that platinum black, I got you covered. Okay, you have everything right down below in the description, plus $45 or more gets you free shipping. Let's get on over here. Give me a minute. Let me get set up. Okay, Hank. Listen, in a hot minute, you guys will understand why I labeled them yank sticks. Okay, look, I'm on a meat run today. Got my basket, got my fish basket. Okay, you can see the marker up there. I'm gonna tone it down a little bit, Cam. You're going in too hot, baby. Don't go in that hot. Take your time. So for those of you guys that are new, you're getting ready to find out why I call my 9-footers and my 10-footers yank sticks. And let me say this to you. In actuality, I got the marker on the second structure. The one where they're really hot is over there to the left. So if somebody would have came up, remember, once you drop structure in the water, it's public domain. Okay? So you have to use little tricks of trade to do what you know how to do. All right, so listen, hope you guys don't mind. The fish are biting right now. I didn't shave, but I hope that didn't stop you from joining me today. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck. We're on a meat run today, okay? We're going to take a few home. I'm going to come in from the right side here. And listen, I'm not doing anything, okay? When I do the cutaway, I'm going to show you guys how I'm rolling. All I do is just let the minnow do everything. Okay, just let the minnow do everything. We're just going to relax. Okay? And if you guys are thinking about spider rigging, this is a perfect opportunity video for you guys to take a look. And I want to mention this to you. When you hook a fish, when you hook your fish, make sure you get that fish over the boat. Don't be out there high side and try and think you're cool and cute. Get that fish over the boat, because that rascal will flip off and he will land right back in that water. So your main objective is to get him over the boat, or float, as you call it. You can park your boat maybe 10 yards out and cast in. If you know where they are, cast in and catch your fish that way. But listen, I'm on a meat run. My job is to catch as many fish as possible, because we're in the PM. It is 7:25 EST time. Okay? And these crappie are very funny. They got a window that they will bite. And after that window, the game is over. Okay? Again, I'm going to see if I can turn to the side so you guys can see real good. I'm running 10 rods on a 10-foot boat. 10 rods on a 10-foot boat. Come in, different angle. Look at this one. Here we go. I think he's on. Yank! Here he is. Yank! Nice 12-inch crappie. Now remember, when you catch this crappie, you remember you're still hot. Okay? You're still hot. Your poles are still live. That's off that orange nasty bin hook. I'm running the 1/32. Okay? I downsized a little bit because that water is hot. We're on a meat run today. Let me show them to you. I don't have to. You saw how fast I got that over the boat. Listen, all I'm running, that's the orange. I'm running white, I'm running black, I'm running grape, I'm running chartreuse, I'm running pink. I'm running all different colors to give those crappie something to look at. All right? Let's put him in the basket. I'm not going to put him back in the water so quick. So it's easier for me just to do it right here. He may flap a little bit, but that's okay. Look, I got to stay away from over there. I want to stay right here in this structure. Now let me say this, guys, that other structure over there, I'm going to show you the video. That's the one that I just dropped a week ago. Look at this. Yank! Lay that one down. Look at that. Summertime crappie, guys. And listen, I want to tell you this. You saw the water temperature, right? Look at that. See what I tell you? As soon as you get him over, make sure he stays over the boat. Now I got 2 rods that I gotta get ready to bait up. I'm gonna pull out. Listen, sometimes when you're pulling out, you're gonna catch some crappie. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna get out of the hot zone, okay? And then I'm gonna come back. I don't want to disturb them too much. Let me get out for a little bit. Let me kind of get myself together because I got 2 poles I got to rig back up. Plus I'm chopping it up with you guys, okay? Now that was off that red. Look at that. That's that red nasty bin hook. Let me show it to you. Look at that. See when I tell you when we turn? Remember I told you when you turn? Look at that. You got to always keep your head on the swivel. If you guys don't have that orange, that painted jig head, that orange, look at that. Guys, always keep your eyes on your pole. Always. Boy, this rascal here, they are feisty today. Let me pull my glasses up. 10.5. He's almost bumping 11. Let's put him in there. So, let me show him to you again. Guys, listen, everything that you need, every single one of my rods are carbon fiber. I designed this. You see I extended the foregrip so you can grab that bad boy. You guys have big hands like I do. It's soft to the touch EVA split grip. Well, Cam, I need mine with a reel. Cam, I don't want the reel. I just need the rod. Baby, I got you. All right? Let me put this hook back in there. I'll do the cutaway and you guys will be able to see that a little bit more. And I'm running crappie minnows. You can get these, listen, these ain't no particular, these just regular at your bait and tackle store. Regular minnows, crappie minnows. Don't go in there and ask for bass minnows. You want crappie minnows. Let's get back up there. Hey, listen. Okay, guys, this is a great time to slow down and kind of take a cutaway to show you the hardware that I'm running. But before I get to that, I want to explain this to you guys. Guys, we are now on TikTok. Okay, my TikTok shop is open. Just go to Cam, C-A-M-M, C as in cat, A as in Mary, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, 2572. Okay, you can check me out there. You can shop directly from TikTok. I post on there because I'm transferring all of our items all the way from YouTube, about 3,000 segments, above 3,000 segments, over to TikTok. So I'm doing about 10, 15 videos a day. Okay, quick cutaway before we get back to fishing. I'm going to see if I can clarify with you guys because I'm in the summer. Okay, and I downsized to a 1/32. Well, Cam, what's the difference between 1/8, 1/16, and 1/32? Okay, that bottom number right there, when you talk about fractions of a jig head. Now, the larger the number, the smaller the size weight. Okay, so this is a 1/32. This is what I'm running right now. You can see I just got out a couple of colors. And I'm running the number 2 hook. Okay, these are my nasty bin hooks. On there right now, I got the Chartreuse, I got the red, and I got the loud orange. Okay, I'm going to see if I can cover this to make it simple, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. Now, we go to the 1/16, which is a lower number, but it's a heavier weight. Okay, I'm still running the number 2, but I'm running a 1/16. I can run a 1/16. This is the most popular that I run. Okay, the 1/16. I generally run that all year long. But right now, since the water is hot, okay, water's very hot. They don't want a large print in the water. Water temperature right now is like 89, 88, 89, 90 degrees. So listen, you're going to have to downsize everything if you want those crappie to bite. Okay, I'm not running anything heavy. Okay, now you got the 1/32, which is the lightest, 1/16, which is in the middle, and the 1/8, which is the lower number. Okay, 1/8 is the heaviest jig head. Okay, same still, number 2 hook. Now all these you can find at camscrappiehole.com. Same number 2 nasty bin hook. Okay, you can see whether you like the platinum black or whether you want the deadly blood red. I got it. Okay, well Cam, what's the difference between your hook and the other hooks? Well, I passed mine through the chemical sharpener 7 times to make it super duper sharp. Listen, when you order it and you get it, okay, it'll sell itself. Okay, and remember, if you're looking for a hook to apologize, don't buy my hook because it doesn't know the difference between fish flesh and your flesh. Okay, so I went from a 1/16, which is what I normally run, okay, down to a 1/32. Now, if you're, well, Cam, when will you run the 1/8? If you're in deeper water and you see those crappie down there at about 20 feet, you don't want to run a light jig head, 1/16 or 1/32. You need a heavier jig head to get you down there faster. Okay, these are my most popular 3 that I sell more of. Now there is a 120th that goes in between these 2 guys right here, but I don't run a 120th. I can settle for the 116th. Now if you want to run a 120th, that's fine. If you need a special order, you just give me a call. Go to camscrappyhole.com and go to contact, and you guys will see me. Okay, well Cam, once they get finished with their summer pattern towards the end of September and October, and I start catching big fish, now I want you guys to decide whether you catch 10, 11, 10 and a half, 11 and a half inch crappie, 12 inch crappie, you can run the number 2 hook. But when you start getting larger, I want to put it side by side so you guys can see. This is the diesel built hook. That's that diesel built hook. Built hook. Let me show you the difference so you can see it. Okay, that's in a 1/32. That's that diesel built. If you're catching 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 inch crappie, dude, you need that diesel built. Okay, that's it in a 1/32. Look at this. That's that diesel built in a 1/16. You can see the size difference. Let me flip it over so you can see it real good. Okay, look at the size difference. Longer gap. Okay, which ensures a strong hook set. Okay, the shaft is longer too. So you kind of decide which one that you want. Okay, and if you need to go up to a 1/8, okay, look, I got you. No worries. That's that 1/8 in that diesel built hook. Let me see if I can get this bad boy there to stay where we need it to stay. Okay, you can see the difference in the hook. That's a number 2. This is the 1/0. Guys, that is truly the sharpest hook in the world, that diesel built hook. Okay, my nasty bends ain't no joke either. Matter of fact, a buddy of mine just caught a 30-pound blue cat off of this hook here, the 1/32, number 2. So guys, everything that you see here, you can get it at camscrappyhole.com. Okay, so it's right down there in the description. Whether you want the 1/8, the 1/16, technically these are all 3 that you need in your tackle box. What is that old saying? It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Okay, you need that 1/32, which is what I'm running right now. Most of the time, 3/4 of the way, I run the 1/16. But if you find yourself in deeper water, 15, 20 feet, sometimes 30 feet, you need a 1/8 to get you down there. Real quick. Okay, so you see the rods that I'm running. These are my Cam's Yank sticks. Okay, one thing one of my buddies wanted me to show y'all, and I forgot because sometimes I run my Norse hole too much. Let me show you this. You see I got 4 of my Yank sticks with me right now, right? Okay, I designed these. You see that 4 handle. You see how I'm yanking. I extended that 4 handle another 2 inches so your hands can wrap all the way around. That's soft to the touch EVA grip. And my yank sticks, whether it's a 9 or a 10 foot, they come with a reel plus free shipping. Okay, if you need financing, I got 2 finance companies. Let me show you this. You can see I'm running 10 rods, right? Let me show you one thing that you guys didn't know. I see a lot of you cats out there using noodles, okay, in case you drop your rod in the water. Look at that. Mine float. You see that? So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, my 9-footers are white to red. Those are my 9-footers. My 10-footers are white to blue. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Come here, let me show you this. Look, see if I can show it to you. It's kind of going to be upside down. Let's flip it over, Cam. They can't read upside down, Cam. Look, that's my Cam's Yank stick. Okay, they're 2-piece, pure carbon fiber, and you can see right here I extended that EVA split grip, that's soft to the touch. Okay, so you can wrap your hand around it when you get a hold to a 2 or 3 pound crappie. You control it, don't let it control you. Okay, and look at this Fuji reel seat. It comes with a reel, 6-pound drag, anodized gears. Guys, it floats. You see that? So whether you want a 9-foot or a 10-foot, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to ship to you. Plus, I got 2 finance companies that you can finance it so it doesn't take a big bite out of your budget, so you can still feed the family and do what you need to do. Okay? Listen, thanks for joining me so much, guys. Let's get back to yanking. This is your boy Cam at Cam's Crappie Hole. Yank! Now, if you get into a situation like this, look. Yank! Get into a situation like this, get that fish in the boat, okay? Then you work with that pole. Get that fish in the boat, because that's what you came out here to do, is fish. Okay? Organized noise. Look. Open that bail like that. Keep that rascal right there. Just let it sit there. Your job, you've done what you're supposed to do. Let that minnow do what it's supposed to do, okay? Yank! Look at this. Yank! Come in here. Nice 11-inch crappie. Remember, get it over the boat. Yank! Look at that. Get him over the boat. Get him over the boat. Get him over the boat. Let's back out a little bit. Okay? That's why you want those yank sticks. Let's back out real easy, okay? Back out real easy. Back out real easy. Yank! Ooh, just barely missed him. Barely missed him. Barely missed him. Look at that. Man, he swallowed this. Now remember, we're in August. Okay? You saw the water temperature. What was it? 80, 86 degrees? 87 degrees? Let me put him down right there. I ain't gonna take that chance. Let me see if I can get a little bit of, let's see if we can get him off real quick. Bring him down. Alright, got him off. Okay, take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Okay, we back out of that hot zone. Listen, again, I want to say this. If I can do this, guys, anybody can do this. Only difference between me and you, I just walk around with a camera a lot. That's the only difference. Let's put him, as a matter of fact, let me put him in the basket real quick. Oh, that's still good, boy. I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm going to have to retie because you swallowed that. That's that orange. If you guys don't have that orange yet, you don't have that orange, that nasty bin hook, or that diesel built. Well, Cam, what's the difference between a diesel built and the nasty bin? The diesel built is both of them are sharp as can be. I'll start running the diesel built when the crappie start getting bigger. When I start catching those 13, 14, 15, I'm switching. Let me see if I can get this rascal out of here. I may be able to get this one out of here. We may not. Bingo. Here we go. Let's put him in the basket. Okay, we're just going to bait this one back up, and we're going to get back in the hole. We're going to get back in the hole again. Now, I apologize for not looking at you guys. Obviously, you can see I got my hands full. But let me say this. I'm only going to be here about another 15 minutes. Once I catch about 10, I'm finished for the night. Okay? Let me say this. My backbone on my rods kick in real fast. So that means that you will control the fish. The fish doesn't control you. That's very important for you guys to remember that. And I want to mention this to you. Guys, crappie sometimes will stop biting. If you pull 6, 7, 8 of them out, they'll shut down. Okay? You know, they're still there. You can see them on the screen. They're still there. But they shut down. Okay, there's the orange. Yank! Guys, this is a great way to end this segment. Come on in here, big boy. If you notice, all these fish are about the same size, too. All of them are about the same size. Listen, if you're interested in spider rigging, and you want to catch more fish because you want to be able to feed your family, yank! It's a great way to do it. Look at that. That's a 12. Get him over the boat. Get him over the boat. Get him over the boat. Let me show him to you. Oh, let me hold him up. Guys, this is your boy Cam at Cam's Crappie Hole. Listen, until next time, keep those hooks wet. Keep those lines tight. Look at that. And we'll see you on the next turn. I'm going to stay here and do a little bit more fishing. Remember, somebody got to get the hot sauce, okay? And somebody got to go to the store and get the potatoes for some fries and also a salad. Because I'm out here doing all the hard work. It's hard, but it's fair. We'll see you on the next turn.